そろそろ奇跡の時間や。ひっくり返したるわ。挽回坂島横島八方草ね。見せてその先の力というもの。ブリーチブレイブソーズ。
Alrighty, what is going on, you guys? This is your boy the Dash Smasher, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls video. And today we are going to be showcasing CFYOW Shinji at max Transcended with T20 link slot levels. Okay, I am still disappointed that I did not manage to 5-5 Safui Toshiro and didn't get any copies of him. But getting this guy 5-5, honestly, because he is still one of my fan favorites from this game, I don't mind it. I'm actually glad I finally got him done, even though he's no longer top 10 best power characters in the game. But like, it's BANKAI Shinji, and he is still by far one of the coolest CFYOW characters that we have gotten today, and I dare say that he's actually aged better than most of the Power Soul Reaper killers that we got from 2020, despite Lilabato being better than this character right here. Just the fact alone that he had a very amazing kit with good damage output and status summons pretty much made him something to be good to use in Inheritance Trials, especially when he has Killer right now. So, yeah, it's BANKAI Shinji. I still love his actual card design, good god. But yeah, he's a Captain / Holo affiliated unit with the Soul Reaper Killer. My goodness, back then we've gotten too many Soul Reaper Killers. Mine's 5-5 with 500 SP, thankfully. And I got into T20, gave him full stamina, damage boost, and damage to confuse enemies. As to why I gave him that, you guys will pretty much see why. In terms of the overall strong attack kit, he has confusion on everything, which is pretty much a whack kind of status elements, but just the fact that he can inflict that alone, it's okay. Plus, we don't have any type of item particular where enemies are immune to it, so I think it's an okay status element. 20% Bruiser, 20% Berserker, a bit on the low end side, but he does have this Team Party Increased Power Attribute Captain Strong Attack damage of 20%, so he's going to be hitting way harder than any character that has 20% Berserker as a whole. So pretty much in the damage department, he's definitely going to be a lot better. Havoc of 20%, Frenzy +1, damage to confuse enemies of 40%. With the bonus ability, it does become 80%, and Spurn +1. This character is literally only missing two things, and that is Devastation and Guard Break. If he had Guard Break, his strong attacks would be a lot better, and if he had Devastation, his nuke will also be a lot better for when we aren't facing actual Soul Reaper mobs. And honestly, it's literally because I gave him damage to confused enemies as to why I went for the bonus ability. When you give him that, he does 80% more damage when inflicting a status element, despite not having Disabler on any of his strong attacks, and I just think that he's gonna be quite fine despite being a unit that doesn't have Guard Break. Obviously, you're not gonna be using him for when he doesn't have Killer, but he's still gonna be a good character despite not having any of the crazy OP stuff like 80% SP, Guard Break, Marauder. You guys get the point. Back then, this character, if you had him max Transcended alongside 5th Anniversary Ichigo, you guys were pretty much set for power, because back then, good god, he was still like, I want to say number 2 best power characters that we had in the game, behind Ichigo, before Lilabato came out, and then he dipped down to number 3, so yeah. That being said, let's get to showcasing this character. We're gonna do the same traditional Senkaizen setup, and then the hybrid SAR SAD setup, so let's begin. There we go, Batch, Pill, T-Set, all with 30% SP, Senkaizen, level 10 SP, and then the tag team Ichigo and Jushiro are both 5-5 with level 10 SP and 500 SP on the 6th slot, so we are getting the best amount of SP that we can on Shinji with a great 170% increased total spiritual pressure on him. Look at that, he now has 6.3k SP. And on top of that, we're going to be bringing with us Nanao-chan, because she can give out an additional 20% strong attack to Power Soul Reapers. And then 1000 Year Blood War Anime Chad, because this guy can boost on the 2nd strong attack and has the booster skill. So, very good. And yeah, he's going to get our attack, defense, and focus increased up at 43%, allowing Shinji to do even more crits and do a lot more damage with our strong attacks. So let's see the best total damage that this guy can dish out. By the way, I'm not going to be showcasing him with the damage to confuse enemies because it's a bit of a pain just to be able to do so. So, let's begin. Alright, let's get into it before we get to showcasing the damage. The kit. Yeah, his kit aged by far the best out of the characters that we have in the game. He has a 3K length beam, albeit it's not with 1020 width. It is with the 870 width, so yeah, it has aged a bit, but the rest of the kit is still pretty good. He still has the 960 in front, and then has a full screen 1200 radius. So yeah, this Shinji is still very good in terms of kit. But now let's see what he can do without the boost. 31k, so yeah, that's pretty good. Keep in mind, we don't have killer here. 37k, almost 38k. Let's see the SA3 now. Hold on. 31k to 33k, so yeah, not bad. This is basically the base damage that he can do. Oops, I killed off the mobs, but that's okay. 37k, 48k, yes. Now let's see the damage that we can do with that SA3 of his, but first let's see. We aren't able to get the confusion pocket because we're just one-shotting. Yeah, 38k. All without killer, but because in IT we do have killer, that's basically we're gonna be able to showcase Shinji to his best potential. So yeah, other than that, he's fun. I still enjoy playing as this character even still to this day, which is why I'm quite happy to get him max Transcended, even though he definitely has aged in terms of damage, but he still holds up well. He still does. Sadly, he's just not... Oh, wow, we did 39k on the SA2. I think it's because of the damage to confuse enemies, maybe. I could be wrong. But, yeah, again, he holds up nicely. He does pretty well, actually. And the funny thing is, I did 1-2-5-5 this character before in the past when we got the power move source and I was saving up the rainbow sources. But then, well, I got lucky on Lilabato's rerun banner, where I pulled 2 extra copies of him, got him from 1-5 to 3-5, and I decided to go in for just 1 more copy to then drop a move source and get him 5-5. So, yeah, he was my Soul Reaper killer that I got max Transcended first. So, yeah. But hey, not bad. Not bad at all. I like him. I still like this character a lot. Final build of the video before moving into Inheritance Trials, the Hybrid SAR SAD setup. And yeah, we have 6.2k SP, which is still pretty damn good, but we have ourselves a 5-5 Annie ult and a 5-5 Byakuya, Frenzy one, which both have level 10 SP with 500 SP. Senkaimon Chad with level 10 SP. We are going to be doing a lot less damage, but what really factors in is how often we'll be able to use our strong attacks. And on top of that, we still have 83% increased strong attack damage and 50% full stamina damage boost, so still pretty good. We're going to be able to see how Shinji can clear through this. So let's begin. Okay, SA1, 24k now. I should have given him the Zeta Fill actually, but it's okay. 29k, 25k. This is all without the boost. But now, once we boost up with Chad, this is where we're going to see some big PP numbers. 29k, 30k, 35k. Again, all without killer. 30k. Yeah, pretty good. Obviously, if he had killer, he's definitely going to be able to put out the 40ks to 50ks, and we lost the full stamina damage boost. But guess what? It doesn't matter because we already got to showcase most of the damage. Anyways, we just need to showcase him in IT and see how well he does. Oh, and since we're going to be carrying with this Shinji, we're also going to be getting buffed by Yumi Chika. So, we're still going to be able to get that 20% extra strong attack damage just fine with this character. So, it's going to be pretty darn good. So, yeah. Now, let's just go ahead and get right into it and see what this guy's truly capable of. Base damage is good, but now, the true test. Here we are in Inheritance Trials. The build is exactly the same as before because it's what we want to go for. Now, that being said, I will do another run and give him weakened defense over damage to confuse enemies because I do want to compare the Soul Bomb damage for when we do Inheritance Trials. So I'll be sure to do exactly that for the next run.
5 minutes later.
Okay, I don't care who comes in, I'm just starting. Because this was just way too ridiculous. And hey, we got ourselves a solo run. Alright, nice, let's go. Oh, hey! Better than nothing. At least we can finally showcase him. Yeah, you guys see? Yeah, his damage is good, and the fact that once you get that status summons procced and you do a lot of damage, it's good. Like, look at that. Granted, this is not Yama levels of damage, so don't go expecting that. But this is a character from 2020. And it's pretty good, if I do say so myself. Like, yeah, you guys can see the best that this guy's putting out. Like, we're clearing. Even if it takes multiple strong attacks, like at the bare minimum, 1 to 2 is good. When you don't have the Pierce Iron Skin ability. So, like, yeah, just look at it. And hey, look at that. We one-shot once we get that confusion procced in, so, hey. How's that doing? There you guys go. It's just sad that Rudack, he was better than Shinji skill-wise, easily. He had the guard break, he had the hit underground enemies, he had 40% Berserker and everything. He was better than Shinji in terms of overall character. He was my favorite. Yet he just lacked one thing. To stay completely future-proofed for a lot of the stuff. And that is to have status zones. And again, Rudack is a better character than Shinji. By far, he even had a soul bomb damage multiplier. But here, it's like, yeah, Shinji just look at the easy W with this. Easy. It's kind of sad. It really is. Oh, we got some bosses in. Oh, look at that. Ow! He did 74k once we inflicted confusion. Did you guys see that? Yeah, that's why I gave him that. I love that. Oh, shit. Well, that just happened, but that's okay. Did I really just miss? God damn it, bro. How did I miss? I get that it's not 20 width. I get that it's not 10-20 width, but how? That made no sense. Alright, hold on. Let's just clear this up. Kinda sad that... Yeah, kill me. Kinda sad that I wasn't able to get a Unichika in there just to get more strong attack damage, because realistically speaking, if you're playing IT to just carry the Unichikas, Shinji will work fine. And on top of that, he'll be able to provide you the extra 20% strong attack damage with his set of skills, just like now. So, yeah, that's kind of why. What? Hey, yo, I'm dying way too many times. This is ridiculous. Stop. Screw you, Ikaku. How dare you hit me with that damn fireball? Who do you think you are, Mario? Alright, now, soul bomb damage. Yeah, sadly, it didn't get through and killed off everyone. Now, if I had the tension tie, yes, it would have been easily able to do so. Which is why, in the next run, I'm gonna pop in weakened defense, just to compare the soul bomb damage that this guy can do. So, yeah. But, yeah, what was the clear time with this character? Let's find out. This is a solo run, by the way. Keep in mind, I did that a couple times. Okay, 333, not too bad. Could have been better, but it's okay. Alright, here we are, and for this one, just because it's Shinji, I'm playing his soul bomb animation. And sadly, we still weren't able to get to the third phase. Not third phase. The final phase of the actual map. So, yeah. It's pretty much noticeable just because this guy did not get Devastation. If you had that, that would have been pretty good, but you do need to give him a tension tie at all times, which kind of sucks because of the fact that it does hinder a bit of the damage potential that this guy can do. But other than that, he's still cool. I like him. And his soul bomb animation, it still sends me chills down to my spine because of how good it is. And, oh, I actually cleared a bit faster because I was playing a bit better. But yeah, on average, when it comes to doing solo runs with this character, expect like a 3-minute clear time, which is pretty much your typical. This guy doesn't have 80% SP and no, you know, Pierce Iron Skin and no nothing. Just a very good, solid character. If you guys ever get this guy 5-5, I think he's worth max transcending. So, yeah, I do think that Shinji is still by far one of the best characters that we got from Can't Fear World, alongside the likes of Ikone, Tsukishima, Ginjo, and Tokinada. To some extent Shuhei, but honestly, he's fallen off way too hard as a character, sadly, even though his Soul Bomb is so good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. This has been your boy the Dash Smasher, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one, so take care lads, peace out.